Well, Art, I want to pull this up on screen because I think it's important. I want to know, this sounds almost too good to be true, but I want to make sure that people understand, what does it take to qualify for this?
Yeah, you're going to pull this up. Again, this is primarily looking at a HECM reverse mortgage product. At least one borrower, 62, as I mentioned earlier. You got to own your home, obviously. It's got to be your primary residence. We recommend that you have at least 50% equity. What happens there is sometimes, in fact, I had an inquiry a couple of days ago, someone who was interested in a reverse mortgage, and so I asked them some questions. What's their home worth? They said 700,000. How much do you own the property? 425. And I immediately said, it's probably not going to work. And the gentleman who was inquiring was not that old. He was like 71, 72. So we have a calculator, by the way, on our website where you can easily get some preliminary numbers. So we use that. I showed him how to use it. And of course, unfortunately, it showed that he would have to contribute a significant amount of money to actually get the reverse mortgage. So it turned out not to be an option for him. Why? Because he didn't have enough equity for the product to work. Properties can be in single family residence, single family detached. That can include what we call a PUD, planned unit development in a gated community. It can be 2 to 4 unit properties if you're living in one of the units. Again, you have to live in one of the units, and condos. And by the way, we can also arrange one of these on a manufactured home if it's fixed to the land. And then again, in terms of qualifying on income, we don't calculate debt ratios. It's financial assessment to determine you're going to have the ability, based on the income that you do have and liquid assets that you have, to be able to maintain the property and the expenses to the property. And again, if it's determined you don't, that doesn't mean you're not going to get the loan, but some of the proceeds will be set aside, that life expectancy set aside, so that those expenses are covered. FICO scores don't matter on the HECM product. So you can be a 595 borrower and still be able to get HECM reverse mortgage. And again, as it says there, no debt to income ratio. So it's pretty easy to be able to get qualified. It's fairly rare for us not to be able to help a homeowner get that loan if they have enough equity on their home. So